This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine.
Could you please shine in tune, Mr. Palmer? You're putting a minor third where none was intended.
Jimmy Palmer is the assistant medical examiner for NCIS, which is actually a fictionalized position. The NCIS actually doesn't have a medical examiner, let alone an assistant for one.
Sorry, Doctor. It's the only thing keeping me awake at this point.
But Jimmy has been trying to learn from Ducky, David McCallum, on how to become a better medical investigator, how to become a better crime solver, forensic expert, that sort of thing. Jimmy tends to glean as much information as possible from kind of the elder statesman. And in doing so, his character lets the audience in on, well, what does that mean? What does that mean that postmortem lividity is on this side, and so the body must have been flipped? So my character gets asked lots of questions, and kind of fill the audience in on what's really going on.
Over a century later, President Theodore Roosevelt went to great lengths to locate Jones.
I get to not only ask lots of questions, but once in a while say very inappropriate things, especially around dead bodies, and get either the icy cold stare from Gibbs, or an eye roll from Ducky, or just dead silence, and everyone looks at me going, "Did you say that out loud? Were you just thinking that and you said it out loud? That's what happened." Oh, God. He's been asking the right and wrong questions for several years now, so I think it's time to say, okay, well, if anybody's been working in a job for 8 years, they're going to move up a little bit, if not in job title, at least in responsibility. So definitely taking over a little bit more responsibility here and there in the field, sometimes a little bit more in the autopsy room. And this season in particular, his responsibility is going way up, but more in like the romantic department. He's getting married by the end of the season.
Over a century later, President Theodore Roosevelt went to great lengths to locate Jones.
We've seen a little bit of apprehension on maybe a little bit of cold feet coming from him so far. But I think by the end of the season, we are going to see a wedding, is what Gary Glassberg says. So I'm excited for it. It should be very fun.
Yeah, we take great solace in knowing where our heroes are buried.